Yo, 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 it's overtflow. What's going on, you guys? How are you guys? Today, gonna be bringing you my elite arsenal for Advanced Warfare. All of the items in my armory that are elite. I'm gonna be doing a full showcase of all of my elite weapons, and I hope that you guys definitely enjoy that. Go ahead and subscribe if you're new. I do a ton of supply drops, elite weapons, storytime Q&A, awesome videos, so go ahead and check that out. And go ahead and leave a like on the video. I would definitely appreciate it. And let me know your favorite elite weapon or item that you have. And let's go ahead and get right into it. We're going to go into here, and as you can see, I have 6 pages of elite weapons. 6 pages of elite weapons. So that's pretty cool in my personal opinion. What is that, like 70 weapons, something like that? How many are in here? Nobody cares. Finger trap. Let's go ahead and look through these. And yeah, we're going to just kind of go through this and show you guys what I got and what is good, I think. Let's see. First one is going to be the finger trap. Now, this is an AK-12 variant. However, you cannot put any attachments on it. It has up on the handling by 3. And what that means is that you have a smaller hipfire spread. So it's basically like it reminds me a lot of the AK-74U from past games, just because all it really is a SMG kind of styled AK-12. So you obviously still have assault rifle damage and all that, but you have a really tiny hip fire spread, which makes it so that it's like an SMG. You can use it in close quarters, and it's very good in my opinion. But it's kind of a weird elite variant. I'm not sure how I feel about it, but it is cool. The Mle Chicanery, as you can see, I have 2 of these. It has advanced rifling, which means it increases the range on it, and that's built in right there. It does have a lower magazine size, and it has a higher fire rate, so you will run out of ammo faster. But with an LMG, you're already going to have a ton of ammo, so really there's not a huge problem with that, in my opinion. Definitely a good elite weapon. The MR9 Dynamo sounds cool, and nobody likes the MR9, to be honest with you. And this elite variant is not my favorite. It does increase the fire rate and the mobility, but everything else goes down. And for me personally, it makes it more of a close quarters gun. And if you guys didn't know, this is a burst SMG, which means it's not good in close quarters. So for me, this is not the elite variant that I would use. If I had to use an elite variant for this gun, and when I do use it, I use the Pro Pipe variant. You get a noob tube attached right on there. You do get less fire rate, but you get more damage, which is always good. So this is going to be my favorite variant of the AMR9. Obviously, we have some exosuits, some boots, some helmets, just some other items here, some other gear. Pretty cool. I got like a full set right there, huh? Yes, I do. I did not know that I had a full set of that. That's pretty cool. So, of course, the orbital shirt, recon pads, and here we go. The Bulldog, the Mancy. This comes with a built-in threat detection device. The accuracy goes up by just a bit, and to be honest with you guys, there's really not a difference. Basically, it just comes with that built-in threat detection device, so if you have it, might as well use it, right? It looks pretty cool. The Bare Fist HBRA3 variant is pretty good. You know, I gotta say that I definitely enjoy it. I gotta say that I think the Insanity is a little bit better. The handling goes up on the Bare Fist. You get a built-in red dot sight. The range and accuracy go down, but overall, it's a pretty good gun. And it's better if you're going to be doing long-range shots. If you're going to be in the enemy's face, the Insanity is definitely better. You can't use underbarrel attachments or sights on it, but you can have an increased fire rate, increased damage, and decreased handling. Of course, this means it's going to be harder to control, but if you're running in close quarters, you don't really need to worry about, you know, keeping your sights lined up at a far distance. You just don't, you know what I mean? So when you're in close quarters, it's very good. Heavy Shield Salvation, obviously that doesn't change anything, just for looks. The Thunder Tusk. This is going to lower your ammo count from like 36 down to 28, I believe, and it does increase your accuracy though. So basically this weapon has 0 recoil. It shoots like a laser beam, and even though you don't get those like 2 extra bursts, you will be able to notice a difference because you're shooting basically what is a laser beam gun across the map. It has no recoil whatsoever. Definitely one of the better variants that I have. And here we got the KVA Leader Xo, Radical Xo, and Loadout. And here's my favorite helmet. The Maelstrom helmet looks super duper cool in my opinion, and I definitely enjoy that. The Mayhem Bold. Obviously this is just a variant that changes the look of the weapon. It's just an aesthetic difference. It doesn't do anything crazy. These are my favorite exosuits. Actually, I like the Nigerian one, but like these big ones look really cool in my opinion. Mk14 Eclipse, the elite variant. The damage goes up, the accuracy goes up, fire rate goes down, and handling goes down. Obviously, I wouldn't recommend it because nobody even likes Mk14 already. It's just how it is. The Moore's Doctor, definitely my favorite variant so far that I have. Obviously, I want the silver bullet because it looks super cool, but this basically makes your fire rate go up. So you can shoot a little bit faster. You can get out like an extra bullet every 3 seconds. So basically you shoot like 0.5 times faster, something crazy, something good. And maybe not, maybe 0.3 times as fast. But anyways, damage does go down, the accuracy goes down, and the mobility goes down. However, the handling and fire rate go up. So this is going to be a go-to weapon for most quickscopers. And it's definitely my go-to gun, for sure. The MP11 Goliath is another very popular one. Damage goes up by 3, making it be able to compete with the ASM-1 damage-wise. And the handling goes down by 3. So I think that that's fair enough. The hip-fire spread opens up, but you get way more damage. And for me, I aim a lot, so I'm not a big hip-fire guy. I used to be back in the day, back when hip-fire was actually good, but not so much now. The MP11 Squeaker. Fire rate goes up by 2, accuracy down by 2, but you do get this little red dot sight. And I don't see really much of a difference between this one and the Goliath in terms of effectiveness. This one shoots out more bullets. It's basically, if you guys remember having double tap on your weapons from back in the day in like COD 4, it's basically like having double tap, and the Goliath is basically like having stopping power. They drop the enemy in the same amount of time, but you do run through ammo a little bit faster with the Squeaker. The MP443 Grok 1 Wood. The range goes up by a ton, but the damage goes down, accuracy and handling also go down. And this is the gun that I do use when I use the gun. But I do have to say that the range going down is bad. Obviously, or the range going up is good, but the damage going down is bad because this gun is already very, very weak. But with that extra range, you are able to pick off some guys, which is always good. Nigerian Armored Xo, pretty cool exosuits. Nigerian Command Xo. Command loadout, all that good stuff. And this is my favorite one, Nigerian Police Xo, definitely very cool. The PDW Chucker, damage, accuracy, and range goes down, but the fire rate goes up by a lot. You burn through ammo with this, but if you actually land your shots, you drop people super quick. I would definitely recommend it. This one, as you can see, it's another elite variant called the Crusher. The ammo count goes up, the fire rate goes up, and the handling and damage go down. I think that it's more of a personal preference between these two. The Crusher is very good, but obviously damage goes down even more, so I would say just use the Chucker. Maybe that's just me, though. The Pytech, the Pie Gun, Exploit. Range goes up by 3, but the ammo count goes down, as well as the accuracy and fire rate. But with that extra range, you are able to drop people a little bit faster, so I would recommend it. I think it's a good gun. Pain and Suffering, of course, we got the royalty stuff going on here. And then the Pain and Suffering SAC 3s. You could be slapping the enemy with your SAC left and right. Range, the accuracy goes up, so the recoil is not going to be so bad. Damage does go down, and range does go down, but it's going to be easier to drop people, in my opinion, just because you don't have to worry about controlling any recoil whatsoever. Then we got the Sentinel Airborne Covert Intel, and some more gloves, some pants. And then my favorite SMG is the SN6 the third. It kind of looks like the Tommy gun. I got 2 of them here. And the damage does go up. The range also goes up. And the mobility goes down. For me, the mobility in Advanced Warfare is already a lot, man. You got the jetpacks and everything in this game. The exosuit. So you don't really need to worry about your mobility. So for me, this is a go-to elite weapon when I am using the SN6. Mainly because of the damage buff. But the range also helps. You can increase your 3-4 shot range, which is very, very good. Then the last one is going to be the Firehawk. It's a stinger, and it's just an aesthetic difference. And then some professionals that I kept are this one because it adds in a silencer. Doesn't take any points away from your pick 13, which is why I have it. Then the Xeno, which ups the damage on the RW1. And of course, I got to keep my Sentinel medical helmet with that little scouter and this little Killzone looking helmet. So that's going to be it, you guys. That's all the weapons in my elite arsenal right now in my elite armory. I hope that you guys definitely enjoyed this video, and yeah, feel free to subscribe if you guys are new. Just felt like running through this with you guys. You guys seem to enjoy it, and that's all for the video today. Let me know your favorite elite weapon that you have. I love you, and I am over and out.